Hello, my name's George from Watch Self George, and I am here with WatchGecko at the Manchester Watch Show, hosted by the amazing Watch Collectors Club. Tom's here as well, and we're going to be going to meet some brand owners, talking to some of the brands about what they are exhibiting, what they're wearing, and honestly, just very excited to go look at some watches. So let's get into it. So we are here at Manchester Watch Show, and we are here with Sher Watches. So first of all, thank you very much for agreeing to have a chat with us. But who are you and what's on the wrist?
So we're Sher Watches, and our first watch is designed specifically for kids, designed to make telling the time a lot easier, but in a really grown-up watch design. If we're doing wrist checks, probably my son's watch is the most important. So what are you wearing, Harrison?
I'm wearing the Sher watch right now.
You want to show it?
Why not?
So he's wearing one of the Sher watches. As for me, I'm wearing the Micro Mil-Spec Milgraph.
I absolutely love that because kids' watches, they're often a little bit kiddie, so it's nice that you're offering something that is quite adult. So how have you found the show? And can you tell us a little bit more about the brand? Where was the inspiration from?
So in terms of the show, it's fantastic so far. Had a really good response. Sold loads already, so it's been great in that respect. In terms of where this came from, when I was a kid, I struggled to learn the time on an analog watch. And when I saw my own kids struggling to learn, I thought, well, I'm a passionate collector, and why don't I try and do something to solve this problem? So I worked with my son Harrison, and we came up with a design that just made it super simple. But Harrison was very clear. He didn't want a kid's childish plasticky watch. So we made a grown-up watch for kids, basically.
And I have to say, the design is so legible. It looks absolutely great. And it's just nice to see someone taking kids seriously in the watch space. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And have a good show.
Thank you very much.
And here we are with our next very, very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what's on the wrist?
I'm Rebecca Struthers. I'm a watchmaker and historian, and I'm wearing one of my favourite brands, Casio, Baby G, which, one of my first watches as well.
That's one of the best watches I've seen today. That colour is just so cool. And love the tattoos as well. I think I told you earlier as well. But how have you found the show?
Oh, amazing. I've met so many lovely people. It's been so busy as well. I don't think I've stopped.
Honestly, it's been so busy. It's been incredible. I did not expect this number of people here, but we can see what you've got on the table. So what can you tell us about the books and what inspired them?
Sure. So I'm here with my books, as I do writing as well as watchmaking, and I've got my adult book, Hands of Time, and the kids version of that, About Time, and it's really just about inspiring people to get into watchmaking. So all these books have been written kind of for the sort of people who might just be starting their watchmaking journey, or have maybe not even considered how interesting this subject is, to win them over to how amazing our world is.
Well, I wish I had those books when I was younger, because I never considered being a watchmaker, and I think I've sort of lost out now. So inspiring the next generation of watchmakers, thank you very much and have a great show.
Thank you for having me.
So I am now here with Baltic. Thank you very much for chatting with us. So what's your name and what's on the wrist?
So my name is Baudouin. I am the customer support manager in Paris. And I was at the showroom in London, so I'm very happy to be able to come back to the UK to do some show and sell some watches. At the moment on the wrist, I have the new scale graph. It's a limited edition that we did about 2 or 3 weeks ago for a sailing race that's currently happening between France and Martinique. That we're very happy to be partners with, and we were very happy to also have a boat in the race as well.
That's amazing. That is, wow. To be sponsoring a boat race and doing stuff like that is incredible. So, my next question is, how have you found the show?
The show's great. It's actually quite nice because I'm able to see clients that I've seen in London or people I've seen at events and meet new people as well. Very cool because people seem to enjoy it, selling a few watches. So the more watches we sell and the more smiles I see at the show, the happier I am.
That's great. So you've sold a few watches. What can you tell me about what's on the table, and what have you been selling probably the most of, would you say?
Well, it's actually quite funny because there's what people buy and what people look at. And so far we've sold a few HMSs, a few micro rotors, quite a few of each actually. But mostly people have been looking at the new Aquascaf Mark II, which is one of the latest releases that we've had in the range, which came out about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Something that's quite new for us. It's an update of the Aquascaf Classic, just a more modern watch. Same movement, just a few details that change. When you look at the watch up close, it really is a massive update. People are really happy to see that. We have all the other watches, and so far all the watches have had a bit of love, so I'm pretty happy about that.
It's great to hear they're all having the love, but it's no surprise that you've sold quite a few micro rotors. That movement looks amazing, and the dials are stunning as well. So, and it also never hurts to have a bit of a refresh, a little bit of an update. But thank you so much for talking with me, and have a great rest of the show.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
And here we are with McQuaide Watches. So, thank you very much for agreeing to talk to us. Who are you? What's on the wrist?
Thank you, George. So my name is Rob McQuaide, as the name would say above, and what is on my wrist is the first ever prototype of the McQuaide Q1. So this is now a year and a half old, and going back to my first ever shows, all I had to display was this one. So it's nice to be here a year and a half on, actually displaying production watches.
And it's quite a few production watches as well. So before we get on to them, obviously it's great to have you here at Manchester Watch Show. What do you think of the show so far?
The show's really good, and the Watch Collectors Club have done really well in organising somewhere with, one, a lot of light, so you get a lot of watch shows. And this is what the very reason I have this here is because a lot of watch shows are very dim in terms of the lighting. So great lighting, great location, spread across 3 floors. You're not super crammed in. There's a tiered entering system, so there's not a massive one go.
Yeah.
So hats off to the organisers, because this is done very well. I've had more conversations in quick succession than I have in any other show before.
Yeah, that's great to hear, and absolutely agree, A, about the tiered entry and also the lighting. These windows are a godsend, in all honesty, but I can see you've got quite a few different things on the table, so what can you tell us about them?
Okay, so I will start out with not a watch. I'll start out with this very thing in the centre here. So this is a Damascus steel billet I made in February to understand the process of Damascus steel more, because the whole brand focuses on Damascus steel. Let's look at the right-hand side of the table. So what we're seeing here is the Q1, the first debut model of McQuaide, a 1,000-metre diver watch made out of Damascus steel, which essentially is a combination of 316L and 304L stainless steels etched in an acid called ferric chloride, and that reacts to the nickel in the steels, and then reacts to the nickel in the steels, and then sorry, lost my train of thought there. It reacts to the nickel in the steels and brings out those undulating patterns. This went live last year. Bring us forward to earlier this morning, where I pressed go on Kickstarter for the new collection, the C1. So this is a 39mm cushion case, more of a dress watch. Simplified dial, making the Damascus steel the hero here.
Amazing. The new collection does look amazing. I've been keeping up with it on Instagram, so I am going to have to get hands-on in a minute. But lastly, thank you very much for talking to us, and hope you have a great rest of the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
And here we are with a familiar face you may recognise. So for anyone who doesn't know, who are you and what's on the wrist?
Hello, my name's Kieran. I run a YouTube channel called Top Tier Ticker. I've got the biggest logo at the show, on purpose. Today I'm wearing a custom watch that I built in my attic. I used parts off AliExpress, and I'm giving it away today at the show. I'm trying to swallow up as many emails as I can to market something coming up in the future to them. And I've decided, in exchange for that, I'm giving out a watch. So, yeah, free watch.
That's amazing. I absolutely love that. Free watch. All you have to do is give him marketing information.
Only email. Nothing sensitive. Only email.
Okay, only email. But on the subject of the show, how have you found it so far?
It's good. This is my first time standing on this side of the table. It is very busy, which is a good thing. You know, plenty of people coming over, showing interest. Plenty of people who know who I am and want to chat to me. It's good. I haven't actually had a chance to go around and see all the brands yet. I'm hoping that maybe like the last half hour it quietens down a little bit and I'll go get a chance to go around and see stuff. Generally very good though. better than last year. Yeah, last year was good. This year's better. So, yeah, good.
Well, that's really good to hear. I wasn't here last year, but this year has.
Welcome to Manchester, by the way. Sorry about that. Sorry, welcome to Manchester, guys. Yeah.
It's my first time in Manchester. I think it's Tom's as well. So,
That is disappointing. I am very disappointed.
well, I'm very sorry, but I have had an amazing time. It's a beautiful city. It's so modern and clean.
Yeah, it's nice.
But also, before I leave you, I have to say, congratulations on 100K.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's a life achievement, a life goal of mine to hit it. It was, and the fact that I've hit it feels like I've done something. You know, like it feels like a really big achievement. And it's thanks to everybody watching. You know, obviously it's not possible without the people watching. I do the work, but then they're the ones that sacrifice the time to watch. Sometimes they sacrifice because sometimes, you know, the videos can be a bit meh. I try my best. But yeah, it's amazing, and I appreciate that. Thank you, George.
And next up, WatchGecko channel will hit 100K, so make sure to click subscribe. So
You're 30k away now, aren't you?
Yeah, 30K.
Come on, man. Subscribe. Get them the silver play button. They need it. They deserve it.
So anyway, thank you very much for talking to us. Have a great show.
Thank you, mate. You too. Good to see you.
And here we are at Studio Underdog with another familiar face. So for anyone who doesn't know, who are you and what's on the wrist?
I am. Do you want me to take this, or do you want to hold
It's
it?
entirely up to
Let
you.
me carry on. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the reins. I'm Magnus. So I'm the designer for Studio Underdog. And on the wrist, I'm wearing my rather special crew edition of Project Passion. So this is actually an inverted version of the Passion Fruit project we launched, probably just over a year ago with Moser at Geneva Watch Shows.
It is such a cool watch, especially as it's sort of stripped down and it's lacking that text. I absolutely love it. It's sort of the passion fruit version of the smoked.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. Yeah.
I absolutely love it. So, how have you found the show so far? Were you here last year?
I wasn't. I'm really enjoying it this year. So I'm from York, which is up north, and I've been down in Brighton for the last 6 months. So it's been nice to come back up north, hear some northern accents, and speak to loads of friendly new faces. So I'm absolutely loving the show so far. And yeah, it's been a great vibe all round.
Yeah, I've honestly been really impressed with it as well. I think I've said about 50 times so far. But what can you tell us about what's on the table? Is there anything new?
We're showcasing our core range, which is the 01 series, the 02 series, and the 03 series. But we also are giving people a little sneak preview of what's coming out on the 11th, 3 p.m., which is our collaboration with Messina Lab, the Champagne and Caviar. So it's an iteration of our 03 series, but with quite a few little playful tweaks to the subdial. You got like a little bowl of caviar and some other hidden details, some other hidden design references in there. Our signature playful twist.
I absolutely love it. My first time seeing it today, and it's great to see the 03 series getting some love as well. Yeah, I absolutely love the 03 series ever since I reviewed the salmon. So, lastly, thank you so much for talking to us, and have a great show.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
So, we are here at Beaucroft, one of actually my personal favourites here at the show. So, first of all, for anyone that doesn't know, who are you and what's on the wrist?
So I'm Karim, one of the co-founders of Beaucroft. On the wrist, I don't know if I should show you or not. So this is something that we're launching. Maybe by the time this comes out, we would have launched it, but on our element, it's the brand new Temper Red.
It looks absolutely stunning, and you said you've taken orders for it already. So I'm
Don't tell anyone, we shouldn't do that. So no, we are taking orders. We're delivering them in January, so we are taking orders now.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you can show a few people, but that does look amazing, and it's great to hear you're taking orders. So how have you found the show so far?
It's been incredible. It was really good last year, so we had high hopes. I deliberately brought stock with me this year as well, which has been fantastic. It's been really good, really positive, great flow of people, great to see some new faces and some old. Really enjoyed it.
Well, that's great to hear, and you said you've sold quite a few as well. So what can you tell us about what's on the table, and do you have anything that's maybe a little bit newer, apart from the red? We've talked about that. So what do you want to talk about?
Of course, yeah. So we have our three ranges here. Our signature range, which is our 40mm dress watch, our 37mm Seeker, kind of dress and everyday watch, And then more recently, we launched our Element, which is more of our sports watch. Newer things, we've just released our Rebel Black, which is the first time we've done this PVD coating. We use a local company in Cambridge that do this coating that adds sort of an additional hardened coating to it. And then we've partnered with Matt at Under the Cuff to produce the straps for us. Yeah, we just launched this maybe less than 2 weeks, maybe 10 days ago, and it's gone really well. Really positive response.
We'll let you off for working with Under the Cuff. We love Matt over there, so we'll give you a pass.
Next time we need to do a collaboration with WatchGecko for sure.
Well, who knows what might be round the corner, but everything's beautiful. Can't wait to see more of the red, and can't wait to see what comes up in the future. So thanks very much for talking to us.
We have about 3 watches planned, so next year is going to be big.
Busy year. Keep your eyes peeled on 2026. Thank you. Have a great rest of your show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And we are here with Bremont. I was very excited to see Bremont because I know you've got a couple new things here. So, first of all, who are you and what's on the wrist?
So, my name's Ryan. I work for Bremont at the moment. On my wrist at the moment is the Blue Supermarine. Very cool watch. I've owned it for about a year now. Love it. Very nice piece.
And the Supermarine is, of course, one of, had a big update last year at Watches and Wonders, so it's really nice to see them all here in person. So obviously, we're here at Manchester Watch Show. How have you found it so far?
Really good. It's been really nice to see all the other brands, obviously the local community in Manchester, and we all love watches, so it's been really cool to just see that and show what we've got as a brand as well. Hugely positive. Yeah, big fan.
And it's great to see, I have to say, I just said this to you as well, actually, Bremont coming to more shows. Saw you guys at British Watchmakers Day this year as well, getting so involved in the community. It's just great to see. It really, really warms my heart, because you are cornerstones of British watchmaking.
Very glad to hear that. But yeah, we'll try and be at more events as they put on. Again, thank you to the Watch Collectors Club for hosting this in the first instance and allowing us to do it. But we hope to be in front of a lot more people very soon. So yeah.
So what can you tell us about what's on the table, and do you have anything new?
So newest thing I probably want to highlight at the moment, especially because it's a bit more unusual, is the Jumping Hour 38mm. Let me just get my glove on. Sorry. So this being the watch here, very different. You don't see too many of the Jumping Hours. Launched at Watches and Wonders this year. We had a bronze one, which is unfortunately now sold out, so not something we're able to assist with. But going forward, they have got this stainless steel, an open edition. So we still don't manufacture many as a company, but it's really positive to see that they're doing something so different as the Jumping Hour. And more importantly, I think people have reacted well to it and enjoy the piece. It's something to talk about. It's unusual and a bit more, a bit more adventurous than some of the other stuff we've previously done.
It reminds me quite a lot of the Cartier because it doesn't have the big, large crystal. It's got a metal dial with a few open windows. So it's really nice to see. So thanks so much for showing us that. And lastly, thanks so much for chatting with us. It's great to have you. Have a great rest of your show.
You too. Enjoy yourself. Thank you so much. And look forward to hearing more.
And we are here with Paulin. So thank you very much for talking to us. First of all, of course, who are you? What's on the wrist?
I'm Katie, and on my wrist I have the Zapata Night, which is a collaboration we did with an artist out of Chicago.
And it looks so cool. It's the indexes and everything, it just all blurry and they look amazing. So really nice to see that watch. And next up, how have you found the show? It's been so busy, hasn't it?
It has been a very busy show, lots of friendly faces, lots of people have heard of us, but also lots of people that haven't. So that's been really great to introduce ourselves to some new people who don't know that we're just up the road in Glasgow making watches. Yeah.
It's so nice when you come to a show and you're able to introduce yourself to new people, because it's not just about getting in front of the same old faces, you have to introduce yourself to a new audience. And lastly, obviously we've got a lot of very lovely watches here. What can you tell us about them? And is there something that maybe you want to highlight, something new?
Yeah. So we have sort of 3 ranges in our collection. We have our Modo collection, which feature quartz, automatic and manual watches. We have our Neos over there, which are anodized aluminium dials with automatic watches in them. And then we have our newest watch, what we'd like to highlight, which is called the Mara. It's our first ever diving watch. We've been quietly developing it over the last 2 years, and we're really, really proud of how it's turned out.
You should be proud. The domed bezel with the domed crystal makes it sort of a funky 50 fathoms, in my opinion. It's so cool. I've said that to anyone that will listen today, to be honest. So anyway, lastly, thanks so much for talking to us, and have a great rest of your show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Right, we are here with yet another familiar face to the channel. So to anyone who doesn't know, how could they not, to be honest, at this point, if you're actually a viewer of the channel, who are you and what's on the wrist?
Well, I'm RobTheAmerican, based in Manchester, so this show is happening in my home city. So it took me 5 minutes to get here. It took me 5 minutes to get home. No trains, no nothing to London or anything like that. So yeah, we are super happy, super pumped. And I have absolutely nothing on my wrist because when I'm filming at watch shows, I don't wear a watch because I'm taking it off and putting it on, and too many times I've put it down and I forget to pick it up. So yeah, I know it happens when you get old. And so there's nothing on my wrist, but I've tried on almost everything in this show.
I'm jealous that there's a watch show in your hometown. I'm not sure Swindon Watch Show would have. Yeah, not sure Swindon needs a watch show, to be honest.
I'm sure it would be fantastic if they did have one in Swindon. I would be the first one in line to get tickets.
Well, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Maybe I'll try and make it happen. But what have you thought of the show so far?
Well, like I said, this has been outstanding. The idea that, in fact, I've said this on my own channel, having it in the lobby of Bridgewater Hall, where I've seen so many concerts, has been inspired. All the glass, it's been a beautiful day. It could not have, in my view, it could not have gone any better.
As a showcase, it's just been amazing. The windows, the natural light, the space, it's just been incredible. So, lastly, there's been so many brands. Is there a brand, is there a watch that you've discovered that's just wowed you?
You know, because I love so many of them and I'm friends with so many of them, I'm going to be Switzerland and stay neutral on this one. But there's so much to see. And the beauty of this, one of the beauties of this is the fact that people are dying to get these on so many of these you only order them online without trying them on. People have hands-on, get to try them on. And what a gift that is. So yeah, it's been outstanding.
Yeah, the ability of these shows to just get the brands that don't have a brick and mortar presence on potential customers' wrists is really magical. It's transformational for the industry. But lastly, thanks so much for your time and have a great rest of your show.
No, thanks, George. I appreciate y'all coming down and filming, and all the WatchGecko guys are awesome. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. Y'all take care.
And I am now joined by the mastermind of where we are today. So, for anyone that doesn't know, who are you and what's on the wrist?
Hi, I'm Hamish Robertson. I run the Watch Collectors Club, which is a club for everyone who likes watches based in London. And we also run the Manchester Watch Show. Today I am wearing a watch from Monroe Adventure that I bought at last year's Manchester Watch Show, and a watch from Mr. Jones, the limited edition M1 from last year, that I also got after last year's show. So that's why I wanted to wear them today.
Two really, really cool watches. I especially love the Mr. Jones because it's got like M4 inspired imagery on it, and you're wearing a Fitbit, but we'll overlook that. He is triple parked, but we'll overlook it. So obviously this show is sort of your baby, but how have you found it today?
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic. We've had a really, really great bunch of people coming through. The sign of a good show does come down to sales, and from my observations, it looks like there've been a lot of sales at a lot of tables today, which leaves the exhibitors very happy and hopefully the attendees delighted. We've had people from all over the world. I met a guy from Alabama, which I was not expecting, who is on holiday here and saw it was on. We've got people travelling from all over the UK, down from Scotland, across the whole north of England, and indeed up from the south of England. And, it's been over 800 people through the doors, and it's been a really fun day.
800 people is phenomenal. And if you're judging by sales, I asked Beaucroft how many they'd sold today, and they couldn't answer me. They said, don't know, very easily in the double digits, so that's great to hear. But last question, what can we expect from next year?
So the Watch Collectors Club does an awful lot of things. We run an event almost every week in London. We also do events now in the Northwest and hopefully more in Scotland as well. We're going to run 3 shows next year. So Glasgow in May, Southampton in July, and then Manchester again in November. And we also run trips to Switzerland. So if you've ever thought about going to Switzerland to Watches and Wonders, we run a whole experience for you. You can come with us, we'll look after you, and we have a great time.
Oh, I may have to do that actually. And you did say you're going to you did find a cool venue somewhere else, which might be something that's on the cards in future, but I'll leave that up to you. I won't give it away too much, but that would be quite exciting. It's a bit more local for me. But anyway, thank you so much for having a chat with us.
Thank you.
It's been a phenomenal show, and enjoy what's left.
Thank you very much.
And that has been the Manchester Watch Show. Absolutely brilliant day. Thank you so much for the Watch Collectors Club for having us. Keep an eye out for next year because it will be happening again. I'm very, very excited. But otherwise, I've been George. He's been Tom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ding that bell icon so you never miss another video. Make sure to visit the WatchGecko website if you need any new straps or accessories. But otherwise, peace.